Whatever way you look at it, the South Eastern franchise is one of the most complex on the network. For a start, 70% of South Eastern's customers are commuters. They come from all over Kent, East Sussex and the South East, and the vast majority travel to just one place, London. What makes this complicated is that they head for not one, but 5 different London termini: Charing Cross, Victoria, Cannon Street, Blackfriars and St Pancras. These diverse and intensively used routes help make South Eastern a franchise like no other. Every day, the franchise facilitates around 640,000 passenger journeys with a fleet of 367 trains consisting of 9 different types of rolling stock. The South Eastern franchise also provides the UK's first domestic high-speed services, operating a fleet of 29 Javelins capable of speeds of up to 140 miles an hour. These traverse the dedicated HS1 lines from East Kent to St Pancras, and these trains now run on traditional infrastructure to provide better connections for passengers along the Kent coast. On weekdays, nearly 2,000 passenger trains are timetabled across the network. Between them, mainline, high-speed and metro services serve 176 stations, of which 166 are managed by the franchisee. So there are plenty of opportunities to interact with the different passengers at different places across all of the southeast of England. The franchise is one of the most heavily used in the country, a feat made possible by the commitment of its 4,000 employees. This commitment is being met and supported by a huge amount of investment in the franchise. There's already been investment in better information screens at a number of key stations, as well as station refurbishment, and even a brand new station at Rochester. A Twitter feed direct from the main control centre provides 24/7 updates for passengers. The biggest investment of all is, of course, going into the Thameslink programme. This transformational investment is focused on unlocking north-south routes across London, but South Eastern passengers will also see major benefits. The new station at Blackfriars, stretching out across the Thames, is already complete. The greatest impact for the next franchise will be the completion of the massive redevelopment at London Bridge. When complete in 2018, South Eastern's passengers will benefit from a new concourse the size of the pitch at Wembley Stadium, and the operator will have an untangled layout to run its trains from. Of course, given the passenger numbers, its operational complexity and the inherent seasonal problems that can affect third rail operation, as well as all of this ongoing work, the current South Eastern franchise faces a number of challenges. Unfortunately, there's no gain without some pain. New infrastructure, track alignments and the building of new platforms at London Bridge has meant passengers have been asked to put up with frequent and major changes to South Eastern's timetable, as well as suffering line possessions at weekends and during holiday periods. The 8-mile approach to London Bridge is one of Europe's busiest stretches of railway and has been the cause of nearly half of the delays to South Eastern services. These haven't been welcomed by the media or passengers, and this has played a big part in the franchise's performance and satisfaction ratings. But all of this will create a great platform for the next franchise to work from in the quest to making journeys better. So what will we be looking for from franchise bidders? We want them to build on the great partnership working and disruption management already in place. The current franchise operates a joint control centre with Network Rail, which lets them react quickly and communicate effectively with passengers and staff on the ground. And partnership will be a key theme of the new franchise, as the Department for Transport is currently in discussion with Transport for London about how it and local people can have a greater say over the metro services within the London boundary. The number of passengers carried on the franchise is only going to grow. So the new franchisee will have to find ways to address not only current, but future capacity problems, while also looking to improve the passenger experience with Wi-Fi, for example. The successful bidder will be expected to build close relationships with the public, their passengers, local authorities and other key stakeholders to make sure that they deliver the improvements that they need to effectively address poor performance issues and to keep South Eastern running smoothly into the future. By addressing these challenges and with the Thameslink improvements completed, we know the next South Eastern franchise will be a great opportunity for bidders to show how they can provide brilliant services for its passengers.